We're getting all the reveals and information for Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, ahead of the series' brand new launch on May 27, 2022. Yes, it's not far away right now, even though the premiere date has just been announced it's moving from the 25th to the 27th. But on the plus side, we do get 2 episodes instead of 1 on that same week, so hey ho. But before we jump in to watch the series very soon, we've got some exciting news about an animated Star Wars character that might be making his way to live action. Spoiler warning, this video may contain spoilers for Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. You have been warned. Greetings my young Padawans, my name is Captain Jack and welcome to Star Wars Now. So, a Star Wars Rebels character may appear in the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series, according to LRM Online back in 2021. While this has not been confirmed yet, even with the trailer for Kenobi releasing around about 2 to 3 weeks ago, we'd be misguided if we were to suspect we've seen it all. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau love hiding secrets and characters in the series, so we can likely expect someone else to be showing up in the series. But how does this work? Before we jump into today's video, use the force and hit that subscribe and like button to never miss a video from myself and the team here at Star Wars Now. As always, if you're talking about Star Wars, then we want to hear about it. Okay, let's go. LRM reported that Agent Kallus himself, yes the Imperial ISB agent tasked with hunting down the Ghost crew from Star Wars Rebels, will appear in Obi-Wan Kenobi. The show of course takes place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, so we can likely expect a younger Kallus and perhaps not exactly the same as we see him in Rebels, which initially takes place around about 4 years before the start of A New Hope. Kallus served the Empire for years, playing a part in many crimes the regime committed, such as the genocide on Lassan, which turned out to be a big plot point for Star Wars Rebels eventually. Now Kallus did turn on the Empire and sided with the Rebellion, originally under the guise of Fulcrum, before defecting properly and joining them on Yavin, right before the events of Star Wars Rogue One. But how would he fit into the Kenobi series, given its timeline placement and his own story placement? Well, we do know that the Grand Inquisitor and his goons have been dispatched to hunt down a lone Jedi survivor, called Nari, in the Kenobi series, which does lead him to Tatooine. We're also aware that Leia Organa and Bail Organa will appear in the series as well, with Leia being kidnapped, forcing Kenobi to leave the sandy planet and rescue her. Bail Organa was secretly affiliated with the Rebellion, funding it using Alderaan's resources. Would this mean we see Kallus investigating and perhaps playing a part in Leia's abduction? Perhaps, but he does meet her in Star Wars Rebels, so the storyline would have to be careful not to conflict with that, else we could mess up canon, and we all know how that goes. We've already got actress Indria Varma playing an Imperial officer, so is there room for Kallus in the storyline of Kenobi right now? It really does depend on the plot details, but even just a cameo would work well for the character. We know he would work well with the Grand Inquisitor in Star Wars Rebels, so seeing them meet early on could make sense, but it does come down to canon from a certain point of view. But who is playing Kallus in the Kenobi series? So far, no one has been announced, but we do have an idea of who it might be. In terms of actually released details, there is no one or any further hints from LRM Online who has broke this story to the public in July 2021. They stated they were 100% on board with Kallus appearing in the Kenobi series. One fan theory is actor Kyle Soller will be playing Agent Kallus. Now, while Soller is not slated to appear in Obi-Wan Kenobi, he is however appearing in the upcoming Star Wars Andor series. This series, which airs in 2022 as well, follows Rebel operative Cassian Andor, who appeared in Rogue One. The series follows his adventures and dealings with the Rebel Alliance, and will take place between Episode 3 and Rogue One, where he dies of course. So far Kyle Soller's character has not been confirmed for Andor. Then again, we don't have many official details on yet about the show, so that's kind of be to be expected. However, fans online have drawn comparisons between Soller's previous roles and the fact he could look like a good Agent Kallus in the live-action Star Wars series. Take a look on screen right now to see what we mean. Fans have suggested that since Kyle Soller may be playing Kallus in Andor, then it'd be easy for him to make a cameo as the same character in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series as well. Both shows were filming around the same time frame, so it would not be too hard of a stretch to get him in both. Of course, this had to be the case if it's true and would make sense, but we'll just need to wait and see. Kallus was certainly an interesting character in Star Wars Rebels. His run-in of Grand Admiral Thrawn and Colonel Yulon were highlights of the character's development in my opinion. Personally, his fight with Thrawn was one of the best. Will we see Kallus in Kenobi, or even Andor? Part of me hopes so, but honestly, who knows? I do really expect that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau do have some hidden tricks up their sleeves, so we should expect to see more from them very soon when Kenobi airs on May 27th. Alright Exalted Ones, that's for myself. Do you think Agent Kallus could appear in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? And do you think he would fit into the series as well from a story point of view? Let us know in the video comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest Star Wars news, lore and more. You can also follow us on social media as well. Make sure to let us know what you think in the video's comment section as well, because if you're talking about Star Wars, then we want to hear about it. Okay, for now I've been Captain Jack here on Star Wars Now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you.